Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right. All right. Everybody sleep in today?
Little bit.
Oh, I
Looks like
didn't. I have a flat tire.
Oh no,
That's a great way to start.
that's not. Yeah.
Yeah, I went out to my car. It was all warmed up, ready to go. And it said, check your tire. And I was like, whoa, 11%.
Oh wow, that's real low.
It is.
It's not even just a little bit.
All right. Well, Happy New Year, everybody. Thanks for coming. Those that are here. And well, okay. We're getting our crowd. A little slow. I understand. A little slow. I
That's
might have had
true.
a drink or two this weekend.
That over the holiday.
Maybe. Okay. All right. Well, let's get right in because it's a new year and we gotta stay on top of this one.
All right.
And what is it? January 3rd, 2024, stock real estate. And let's see, there was a bunch of new social media stuff. So the next one coming up is Martin Luther King. A beautiful statue there. And what were the other ones? The other ones were National Squirrel Day.
Oh,
We'll
fun.
be celebrating that for the rest of January. So stay tuned for that. All right. Let's talk about what we've been talking about, and we'll do one more. We'll go over it one more time today about goals because it is that time. And I assume everybody has written down something or thought about something. I'll share my goal with you. I want to lose the same. I want to lose the same 10 pounds I've been trying to lose. Just the same 10 pounds. It comes and goes. But I did see that. I thought this was really good. Good information, steps to achieve your goals. And the first one, of course, is to have a goal. Look at one, think, pick something. Decide on the thing that you really want to have in life. So what is that goal? And it's not a spontaneous thing. It's kind of a thoughtful thing, like I talked about last week. Give some thought to what it really is. You should put some thought into it and take time to decide on what your number one goal is in life. And these are just the steps. Write the goal down in absolute detail, what you're trying to accomplish. It may be that you want to buy a new house, or you want to close 50 transactions for the first time ever, or you want to increase your income to a specific number. Write out in absolute detail what you're trying to achieve. And then list all of the obstacles between you and that goal. Start thinking about how to actually make these things work and list all the obstacles and solutions to those obstacles. So let's say I have this goal and I want to buy a new house. The obstacles, I need to get a bigger down payment. I'm going to have to decide where I want to live. I'm going to have to make sure I can finance the new home. I have to sell my current home. List all of the obstacles and the solutions to those obstacles in writing. And if you're not a realtor, call your realtor for those answers, if that's your goal for the year. And then set deadlines. So rather than just a resolution, you set deadlines on everything. Now you've got timelines that you're trying to follow and deadlines that you're trying to work. Then you start engaging people in those deadlines. Remember, don't keep it a secret. If it's a secret, you're setting yourself up to fail. If it's a secret goal, it's not gonna work. Then write down actual action items in order. If you have a goal you want to achieve and you recognize there's 6 or 7 steps, then put those steps into a logical order. And visualize your goal daily. This is something I did way back in the days. Cut some pictures out of a magazine or off the internet. And what can you do to create a visual representation of the goal that you want to achieve? Look at those visuals every day and start connecting to them every day. And I did that. I did that 20 years ago. I've said I put a little crappy little Mercedes on there because I thought it would be cool, and it was. And then finally, be persistent. Set accountabilities to the action steps and don't quit. Engage others when you have a bad day and recommit to the goals. Be persistent. So I'm hoping you have some exciting goals for yourself as we get into this time of year. I hope you have some things that you're passionate about having happen in your life and business. And remember to treat your business like a business. So here we go. All right, let's review our production. Got this chart back up. Interesting, 25 listings. A few months ago we had 40. And so we're working through them in the season. Kung, do you have anything new or do you have anything going on? I did see something that was exciting.
Yeah, we had a few. We had a closed transaction by one of our newest agents, Michael Collins, closed his first transaction with us last week. We have Grant Baker going into escrow with another buyer. So congrats to Grant. And I'm looking at our calendar. It looks like we have a lot of closings this month. So looking forward to announcing those when those happen.
Okay, a lot. All right. We'll see what a lot turns out to be. Cheryl, how are things in Longview?
Things in Longview seem to be picking up a little bit. We had a slow holiday season, but we have 4 in escrow now, and what? Some new listings in the works. Yeah, we should have some closings this month, so that's good.
Nice.
All right. Very good. How's Vancouver?
Well, we have a new pending, that first house there that is newly listed with pending over the weekend. So yeah, that one there.
Okay.
I actually got
Nice.
multiple offers, which was very unusual, and it
I
got
remember
bid up.
those. Yeah, I remember multiple offers.
It also it got bid up. And the strangest thing is the agent that wanted so bad to get this for his client reduced his commission. That is a first. So we are in escrow and my seller's very happy right now. The inspection's tomorrow, so we'll see what happens.
Okay.
Nice.
Where's the fridge?
It's gone.
It's that space right there.
Oh, is that where it goes?
It's invisible.
Okay.
It
Okay. All right. It's a nice looking house.
actually is, the pictures are wonderful. Let's stop right there and look. Can you see the duct tape on the
I
corner?
see the duct tape. I see the scratches. Yeah. Don't look too close at everything.
No, I actually told people, I said, look really carefully at those photos before you go there, because they're good photos and I don't want you to be mad at me when you get there.
Right. That's a good thing for everyone to hear, how an agent handles that.
Yeah.
Well,
It's well worn.
Yeah.
A well worn house.
I mean, it's priced because of that. It's $419. It got a lot of attention quick, and yeah, 2 offers and we bid it up. So I'm super glad for her. I hope it sticks and I hope we close this month.
Right. Well, it's a wonderful home. It will.
Nice. Nice. Mario, how are things in Caldwell?
Well, here in Caldwell, can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
We were at 11 a couple weeks ago. We're down to 7 listings right now. Augie has 1 for 476,900. Jeffrey has 3, ranging from 3 to 450 or so. Lee Lanigan has 1 for 450. I have 1 for 480. I have a buyer that's, can't make a decision yet, but hopefully he'll buy that one. And then Sean has 1 for 329. I hope to have 2 more listings coming any day this week, hopefully. I just met with a client before the meeting, so he was interested in listing his home, and I have another listing hopefully coming up as well. So we're moving forward, hopefully starting the year in a good way.
Right.
Nice.
Yeah, it sounds like it. That's great. That's great. This is a nice looking home in Nampa.
They send out 2 buyer rep agreements yesterday for the first time.
Nice.
That's new.
That's new. That's great. Okay, let's have a look. Let's go back here. 121, March 4th through March 7th in Las Vegas. And what are happening at the branch levels? Kuhn, you have anything planned?
Yes, next Thursday on the 11th at noon, we're having our Let's Bring in the New Year with some motivation and some good planning. So we have Tyker Title coming in, giving us a great presentation. We'll have lunch, but we encourage all of our agents to bring in their favorite dish, show off your cooking skills, dessert, hors d'oeuvres, whatever you feel like bringing. We'll be happy to try it out. We also have we're also looking into getting a photographer in the office as well. So if you need to update your profile picture, come on in. We'll give you the details. Just reach out to me and let me know if you're interested. It'll be on the same day, so it'll be a busy Thursday next week.
Yeah, photographer.
Okay, good to hear. Yeah, you took some good pictures of Nick the other day. He doesn't like them, but I thought they were pretty good. So he's a good photographer.
He's
if
a
he has
very
the
good
right subject.
photographer. Yeah, the
Yeah.
subject didn't do his job.
Anything else from the other branches?
Advanced training for Moxie Engage on the 18th at 1 o'clock. It will be Zoom.
Okay. Okay.
Nice.
I have 3 events in the month of January. One of which is on January 8th, from 2 to 3. We're having a new forms changes for the real estate industry here in Idaho. And I've made that webinar a mandatory meeting for all of the agents to either attend off-site or here in our new office here renovated in the open area. I've also have another meeting scheduled for the 15th, a webinar with the NAR litigation update. And I've made that mandatory for all of our agents to either view offsite or here in our office in the open area as well. And then on the 31st of January, from 3 to 6, we're going to have an open house. And I have 4 potential sponsors with some of our affiliates who are going to co-sponsor that with us to provide food and beverages. I've did talk to the BRR, which has about over 6,000 members, and they're going to do a blast for us for free on the 16th of January, and also on the 30th of January with our flyer. And so they're going to send it to all the agents, inviting them to our open house. And then I'm also doing the same in the Caldwell Association of Realtors here. They're charging us $25 though to do a blast of 250. So we'll certainly get a lot of exposure between Caldwell and BRR in Meridian, Boise, in the Treasure Valley, with the regards to the flyer and the blast, inviting people to come to our open house. So we're excited to do that, and hopefully we'll get some recognition and agents exposed to coming to our office.
Excellent. Excellent. Yeah.
Very nice.
Invite as many as we can reach out to. Okay.
We don't want to be left out, so
What's going
we're
on?
going to continue. We're going to continue with our accountability meetings. Our word for the year we've decided is consistency, so we're going to be working on that, and meeting every couple weeks.
Okay. Excellent.
Very nice.
Okay, everybody hang on. Hang on. Here it comes, the big news.
Oh,
How's the market?
here we go.
We're in for a wild ride. Okay, so as we know, most agents know what's happening. Good agents understand what's happening, but great agents can explain what's happening. So try to explain this. Well, I've got the stats here. Here we go. The 9th straight week of falling interest rates. There seems to be no end to this madness. That's going to get us a lot of clicks on this video. 9th straight
that.
week of falling interest rates. The first quarter is usually something of a reset for the housing market. We all know that. January stinks. Prices and sales volumes decline towards the end of the previous year. January is often the weakest month in terms of pricing, inventory, and sales activity. But things start to pick up in February and March. We all know that. Even for places that are supposedly sunny all the time, that's still a factor. The first quarter of 2024 may feel like a continuation of 2023, which we're 3 days in, with relatively weak home sales and modest price increases. But still, mortgage rates have recently dropped at the quickest pace in decades and will probably continue to decline, bringing more prospective buyers back into the market. So I anticipate an unusual uptick in buyer activity this quarter, though, which could lead to a stronger market than usual for this period. I think so. I've talked about that demand. But those lower rate motivated buyers will likely continue to face a low inventory problem. And one major reason is that the vast majority of mortgage holders have an interest rate that's 6% or lower because everybody refinance. That creates a lock-in effect that encourages them to stay put rather than sell and purchase another property. We may see more homeowners tap into their available equity and make home improvements rather than move. Yada, yada, yada. It's going to be a great year. Okay, we got low interest rates in the news, and people have delayed their decisions. And today we're at 6.61. I was going to share it on Facebook, a post, and it was just a picture of somebody's granddad's mortgage from 1944, and he copied the first page. 1944, the interest rate 6%. Exactly. They didn't even bother with this 0.01 stuff back then. 6% was fine. So it just shows you 6% is a good rate. It's been a good rate for a very long time. Now the price of the house was only $500. That has changed.
A little.
Yeah. All right, there's the chart. And that's just a major correction from it running away. And hopefully it could correct twice that much and we'd be fine. But if it stayed at 6.6 from now on forever, we should be happy. So the other stats at this time of the month, early in the new month, the stats are going to be the same. The rate of inflation we're all talking about is 3.1, and that will change in the next couple of weeks. We'll have a new rate. The absorption rate in the Portland metro area is the same. It's trending. It's about 3.5 months of inventory. So it's trending from a seller's market to a balanced market, but certainly not a buyer's market with that based on inventory alone. And inventory, like we said, may continue to be an issue going forward. But we don't know. We'll see. The affordability index, 84 out of 100 still. And that comes out quarterly. And I thought, well, are there any others? And I looked at the others and they're even worse. The Clark County is even less than 84. It was 82 or 83. So let's hope that increases. And that, of course, will have to do with prices and income, and inflation affects that. Okay, let's see what the Economist report says. And here's just a little quote from it. Mortgage interest rates are now at an average of 6.61, easing from 6.67. The typical monthly mortgage payment for $400,000 house is $2,046. Cool. What's happening?
Yeah, it's another good report by the Economist. Mortgage rates continued their decline this week and have hit the lowest level in 6 months since May of 2023. Mortgage rates are now at an average of 6.61, like you said, easing from 6.67 last week. The typical monthly mortgage payment for a $400,000 home is now $2,046, while NAR's pending home sales shows flat data from October to November. The recent week's rate decline should motivate buyers who have been priced out of the market. There are many signs of encouragement heading into 2024 in the housing market, such as more housing inventory from home builders, lower mortgage interest rates, and demographics. This year, even the youngest baby boomer turned 60 years of age. Baby boomers are the largest share of home buyers and may be looking for their retirement property. Last year, half of older boomers paid all cash for their homes and are less concerned with mortgage interest rates. Additionally, millennials, the largest adult generation, may be looking for their first property or a move-up family home. Housing demand is apparent. With added inventory and better mortgage interest rates, 2024 looks like a better year. Good news.
Good news.
And
Good
we should
news.
be prepared for it.
Be
Yes.
prepared. And all boomers are 60 or more. So if you invested in Tylenol years ago, you're probably living off that stock.
Those are the baby boomers.
Those are the baby boomers, right?
Yes.
That's right. Yes, my mother's a boomer and I'm a boomer on both ends of the.
But you're the baby boomer.
I'm the baby and she's the original.
Yes.
All right, Kung, how's the market in Portland?
We are seeing decreasing home prices as interest rates are slowly starting to drop. Portland is currently a balanced market due to longer market times. Average days on the market is up to 55 days, with 3.5 months of inventory. Median home prices have decreased 3.1% over last year, from 550,000 to 533,000. Interest rates are currently 6.61 and are expected to go down slightly over time. This is a great time to list while it's still favorable to sellers, but buyers also benefit from dropping prices.
Excellent. Excellent. Shauna, how's Clark County?
We are seeing stable home prices as interest rates are slowly starting to drop. Southwest Washington continues to be a seller's market due to a shortage of available housing. Average days on market is up to 52 days from 41, with 2.8 months worth of inventory. Median homes prices have held steady over the last year at 525,000. Interest rates are currently 6.61% and are expected to go down slightly over time. This is a great time to list, and while it's favorable to sellers, and also buyers are beginning to get the benefit of dropping prices.
Yes. Okay, good news. Good news. Did I fix that typo? I did.
Well, there's a typo on the other one, just so you know. I just skip over it.
Start to memorize the typos. Of course, we only read this 4 times before it changes. Cheryl, how's the market in Longview?
Well, we're seeing an increase in home prices as interest rates are slowly starting to drop. Cowlitz County is currently a balanced market due to longer market times and increased prices. Average days on the market is up to 42 days from 30 days. Median home prices have increased 12.4% over last year from $355 to $399. Interest rates are currently 6.61%, are expected to go down over time. It's a great time to list, but it's still favorable to sellers, and buyers also benefit from dropping interest rates.
Excellent. Excellent. Mario, how's the market in Caldwell?
Well, here in Canyon County, in Ada County, we are seeing an increase in home prices as interest rates are slowly starting to drop. Canyon County is currently a buyer's market due to the longer market times and increased prices. The average days on the market is up to 47 days from 36 days, and the median home prices have increased 6.61% over the last year. The median home sold price in the metro area is $375,000. The interest rates are currently at 6.95% and are expected to go down over time. This is a great time to list while it's still favorable to sellers, and buyers are also benefit from dropping interest rates.
Excellent. All right. Thank you, everybody. You should now be, let's see, we should have, everyone has now moved into this third category. Great agents can explain what's happening. And go ahead and look over, read all this again. This blog is up on the website. Read it over again and start talking to people about the market. Now that you have the answers, go find some questions, because not everybody knows this, and it's important to a lot of people. All right, let's look over our training schedule real quick. We have Accelerate, kind of our main overview course of the real estate industry, and there's one starting on the 8th. And I know that there are 2 more scheduled. There's probably, I think there's one in February and one starting in March for Accelerate. So look into that. The virtual Go List, February 6th is coming up. There's 21-day challenge on January 17th. And here are our quick links to MoxieWorks support and MoxieWorks University. Social 121. How have they been doing? Did they take a break over the No, I haven't seen this one.
No, it's a new one.
Let's have a look.
Hi, Century 21, and it's Allison Meyer, your communications manager. Today, I'm going to be talking to you about community management. Community management can seem very daunting, but it's actually very easy. Community management is just liking, commenting, and replying to the comments that you get on your social media posts so that you can build a very engaged and interactive community. So today, I want to give you some tips on how you can improve your community management game so that you can stand out on social. All right, let's dive in. When commenting on other people's posts, don't be afraid to show some personality. You can get playful, use some emojis, tag other people, have some fun. And when it comes to your own posts, make sure that you're replying to comments in a timely manner and personalize them when possible. In general, it's best to avoid making any negative comments. Negativity usually leads to more negativity. Overall, aim to be clear, concise, and consistent with your comments. And to get you started, we want to give you a little homework assignment. We want you to find 5 accounts that you follow and aim to comment on 1 post a day and reply to 1 comment a day on your own social posts. We've also attached a 1-page guide to this video that will help you get started managing your community in the future. Good luck. We're so excited to watch your community grow.
Well, that was very good. I was afraid she was going to talk about managing HOAs. She said,
I know, huh? That's what I thought when she said community. I
wait a
was
minute. No, don't go there. That's negative.
like, right. That's right.
It's more negativity.
I think the other thing just to throw in there is to be careful with playful sarcasm in these posts, because sometimes it just doesn't translate. So I think keep it real simple.
It's good.
That's an old, everything in writing is probably going to be read the wrong way.
Right. So just keep it positive.
And building your community is important because the more comments and likes and replies you have on your posts, the more people it goes out to. They continue to put it out as long as you're having comments and likes and all that. That's why those people, those professionals are always saying, like my page and like this.
Right.
Get comment. It's because the more things that happen, the more things happen.
Right.
Right. Okay. Real estate discussion. Let's talk real estate. Oh, one more thing before I get into this. Josh. I'm gonna read it. There's 3 questions. All right, that's going to ingrain that in everybody's memory.
Right.
So yeah, that was cute. I'd like to ask him how long it took him to put that together. I had to watch it twice to figure out what was happening. But do you get your money back for a renovation? And the answer is it depends. You got to ask a realtor. It depends. Did you update a horrible kitchen? Yeah, you probably will get your money back. Did you buy some luxury granite that only you like? Okay. You shouldn't have built it into the house.
Did you try to do it yourself when you don't know what you're doing?
That should have been one of the others. Did you do it yourself?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. If the managers have anything, nobody sent me anything that I saw. Did I
I
not
sent it yesterday, but I do
Yeah,
have.
you missed it.
Well, let me show you what I've done here. I made a change. I put all of our business basics topics here. And so that we can always go to one of these. And let's see how long, Shauna, how much you have. And if we have time, I think we should look over the goal setting and motivation. What do you have?
I have a little thing on building new habits,
Okay.
which is goal setting.
You're right.
If you break it down, to differentiate between goals and habits, goals are outcomes, such as goals are like, I want to get healthy, but habits are the actions that you take to achieve the goal. For example, eating vegetables with each meal and exercising every day would be getting healthy. So start with small challenges to change your habits. Make incremental changes toward the behavior you want and work your way up from there. Even if you improve something only 1% a week, the changes that accumulate over months or years are massive. I mean, I think you've heard of the compound effect. So that's what that is. Just 10 minutes a day doing something is going to make a big difference. And then I think a lot of people find once you get that habit of the smaller time, you can increase it throughout, start with small changes. I just said that. Update your environment. Make changes that encourage your new habit and discourage unwanted habits. If you would like to eat healthier, for example, eat a bowl of fruit on the counter, put a bowl of fruit on the counter, and changes will and put unhealthy snacks out of sight. So one of the things for what we do is to clear your desk space, get your list of calls ready the day before. So that is your environment. Your desk space is ready. So when you sit down, you're not looking at all of the stuff that you've left from the day before over the month or things like that. So that is a habit that you can do to improve your goals. It's just change your environment, make it clean, tidy, whatever helps you. Put your vision board up, like John was talking about earlier, the visuals.
Do you think
Go
it
ahead.
helps to throw all the food out, clear out the fridge and start over?
It's hard though, it's so good, but yeah, that's what you should do. I have some extra, maybe I should bring it over to you.
Oh dear. No, that won't help.
Yeah, when I read this, I was thinking about all the stuff I have sitting around from the holidays, and I could just throw it all away. That would be a lot better and put some fruit out. And that'll help with the 10 pounds that you're thinking about, right? Tie new habits with other activities. And I don't know if any of you have ever read the book Atomic Habits. It's a really good book. I highly recommend it. There's a little video that I sent John yesterday. I don't know if you got it. We might take it some time to look at that one of these meetings, because it's really a good video. And it talks about how the little habits can really help you get to your goals. Goals are a thing that you want to achieve. And then once you achieve it, it's gone. But the little healthy habits, if you continue, are always going to be helping you. So tie new habits to other activities. Make a plan using the format after I will. So after I make my calls, I will follow up on leads. I mean, you can do all sorts of different things, tying things together. I make it for my morning workout. My morning routine is I will do my workout and then I will have my coffee. So that's a good motivator for me. So things like that, or, you know, whatever you want, but it's good to tie things together. His example was after each meal, I will read for 5 minutes. That's another thing. Reading just a teeny bit every single day on something that's going to help motivate you or teach you something, like maybe some kind of market update every day. Is just a simple way to increase your knowledge. 5 minutes doesn't take a lot of time, but if you add that up over weeks, months, and years, it really can make a difference. Some practice is better than no practice. So even if you don't have a lot of time or energy, do something towards building your habit. Too tired for a long walk? Walk for 5 minutes. Too busy to read a whole chapter? Read for 5 minutes. Read 1 page. Consistency builds habits. Also, tell somebody you're starting a new habit. Doing so creates accountability and makes it more difficult to go back out of your commitment. Also, once others know you are working toward a goal, they may offer encouragement and support, or even hold you accountable. Yeah, that kind of community will really, everybody needs it, and it will help you with all your things that you do, is having a community. Track your habit, keep a journal. So I keep a journal. Tracking your numbers, things like that is huge. Put it on a calendar, put it on a spreadsheet, however it's easy for you to do, but record your number and have it each time you practice. It will be satisfying to record your behavior and to look back and see all your hard work you put in. Plus, it can be motivating to keep the habit streak alive. So does anybody do that? Does anybody track? I know, John, you're a numbers guy.
Yeah, we track company numbers. You see, we do that.
So yeah, it is a motivator. Celebrate your successes. Healthy habits tend to give long-term benefits and take time to kick in. While you're waiting for these, give yourself immediate small rewards to sustain motivation. Keep or just make sure that they don't contradict your goals. Like, oh, I exercise for every day for a week. I'm going to take a week off, or whatever it is. I made all my calls and I got a deal in escrow, so I'm going to stop. That's not going to help you. It's the every single day doing those little habits that will add up to big, huge things.
Nice. Nice. Thank you. Thank you. Let me go back to the agenda. Share screen, share screen. Where'd it go? Ah. Right. Can you see that? All right. Well, let's have a look at this section here and just to see what some of these are. And Cheryl, Shauna, you can help me with these. What's the first one? As we stated, this is, and everybody knows what this is. This is goal setting and motivation. It is from the Mike Ferry system. I have all of the 21 now in a chart write on this meeting blog. And it's really the basics. It's basic real estate 101. And as we've stated, we have to learn to think big and focus on your business plan. It's also good to set short-term goals throughout the year to help keep you excited and on track. And I've always thought that you always want to have what's the next big thing. You always want to have some big overriding goal that's exciting, you know, to keep you focused on that. What's next? Cheryl, what's next?
Remember, it sounds, I don't know, what is next?
You're right.
Okay, it sounds good to have a well-balanced life. However, people who are highly successful in one area of their life are generally unbalanced in other areas. Oh, that's for sure.
That's for sure. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's kind of a warning, I think, of be careful what you wish for. If your goal is, and we have an agent who stated goals of 50 transactions a year, and certainly attainable. But you got to be careful what you wish for, because that's a different lifestyle than I've got plenty of time to do everything I want.
Mm-hmm.
I heard something recently about goals that I thought helped me a little bit, and it was talking about like starting with the biggest goal, like what is the goal for your life? Start there and work backwards.
Work backwards.
What is the biggest goal? What are you gonna do to get those goals in your life? And then, you know, what's the goal for this decade, and what's the goal to get that big goal? And then 1 year, you know, a month, this week, what's your goal? Go backwards.
Yeah, it's definitely something that you can't do in one day. It takes a lot of time to work through all that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it does. It does. Yeah, if your goal is to sell 100 plus homes per year, don't be disappointed if your life is unbalanced for a while. It's part of the process. Okay, who's going to be disappointed by selling 100 homes per year?
Well, some
If
people
it means
say
you
I
get
want,
divorced, then, you know, if your
right,
kids hate
or
you, then maybe you might
nobody
be
talks to
disappointed.
you anymore, and
Yeah.
yeah, it's that. If it says unbalanced, if you're disappointed that you're unbalanced. So if you know, what's that saying? Money isn't everything.
True.
Right.
100
What are you
homes
gonna
is
do
a
with all
lot.
that money?
Yeah.
Well, I like what Cheryl said, because, you know, we've always mentioned it's never, although we mention money all the time, it's never about the money. It's about what it gives you. It gives you more time with your family. It gives you less stress. It's just the world we live in today. You
Right.
know?
Yeah, it's the why.
Right. And
Yeah.
the money helps you with the why.
Why do you want money?
Right.
Yeah. Share your business goals with your family. Show them the benefits if you accomplish these goals. The more your family buys into this program, the better off you are. Great. And, you know, this is a good family business. It is a good couples business for those that are fortunate enough to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And plenty of stuff to talk about at home if you're both realtors.
Right.
And I like this. This is another one. Like Cheryl, you said, you always start with the big life goal. What are what are you aspiring to? What are you dreaming of? And try to make that a plan. But also look at these categorically. The physical, the mental, the spiritual, the family, and the money, because they're all separate. They're all equally important. And there should be a goal in each one of those. And remember, you become what you think about. Therefore, think about your goals daily and they become a reality.
There's like a wheel for that last one too that you can do. You fill out.
Oh,
That went through a process. I can share that with anybody who wants it.
Right.
Actually, Kat did it with me.
okay. Okay.
And Another thing I'd point out just briefly with the positive thinking is be weary of negative thoughts because you will become them as quickly as your positive thoughts. And, you know, we're in an area with low sunlight for quite a while. So you got to watch those vitamin D levels and stay positive because it's a slippery slope.
It's true. That's very true about negativity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Dangerous.
Yeah. All right. To think big, set goals that stretch your mind, body, and emotions. And that was on page 54. Ignore that. Review your goals weekly. Take steps every week to achieve the goals that you have set. And there's incredible power in reading and writing your goals on a weekly basis. And there is. And if you've cut out a picture of a little Mercedes or a sunny beach or something like that, even better, that will help you. That'll help you get to that.
Yeah, put it into your habit every Sunday. Make your goals again and start over.
Right. A goal is a dream with a deadline and a commitment that turns into reality as it is completed. Well, that's how I started this talk, is that if you make a system out of your New Year's resolutions, then you just work the process. You've got it planned out like a roadmap, and it's not losing the same 10 pounds every year. You can actually maybe get somewhere. Maybe that's losing 10 pounds maybe isn't the goal next year because it's not on the list anymore. And create obtainable short-term goals that keep you motivated and moving forward so that you have some rewards along the way, that you meet the milestones towards achieving the larger goals. And be sure to put a completion date for each goal that you have and for each action stop that you're going to take. And remember, here's an old saying, success is the progressive realization of a worthwhile goal or objective. So success is the journey, is really what that's saying. Success, if the first milestone is losing 1 pound, then that's successful. That's the definition of success. I'm going to lose 10 pounds in 12 months and I just lost a pound. Also, I'm not giving myself the whole 12 months to lose 10 pounds. I'd like to do it a little more quickly than that. I don't think that's reasonable either. There's nothing that you cannot have once you've mentally accepted the fact that you can have it. Yes. Nothing you will set a goal for because you know yourself. So there is nothing that you write down as a goal that you cannot have. And finally, try the following goal setting system. Decide on the things you would really like to have in life. Oh, it's the same system. Write them down. List all the obstacles and solutions. Set deadlines for obtaining these goals. Put action items into logical order. Visualize your goals daily. Be persistent and don't quit because you had a bad day. And sometimes we have bad days.
Right. It's going to be more challenging than not.
Right. Right.
Definitely.
All right.
Just another day.
Right.
All right. So then real quick, because I've made some changes, if you can see what's at the bottom of this blog for our weekly Let's Talk Real Estate, I've put the entire business basics system here because that really is our system on how to do things. And so then that's what we talk about at these meetings. And I don't have a blog because we haven't talked about them all in these meetings. So I don't have a specific blog for each one. But I want you to know that this is here and it's in other places as well. And if you want to listen to Mike Ferry read them, that's actually a good thing too, because he's very good at this. So there you are. That's the business basics system. And let me go back to the productivity hub. Shrink that just a touch. And the other system is going to be called the professional basics, and that's where we especially for new agent orientation, where we go through and discuss how to, for people who need to know how to fill out listings and transactions and how to do a CMA and things like that. That's another side program for this. So all right, since everybody's hungover.
No,
Their
not
holiday
everybody.
weekend.
Not everybody.
I was gonna say not everyone.
Not every-
That's funny.
Well, good. Well, I hope everyone had a great New Year's, and we're into a new year, and we are into an exciting new year, because we have all suffered, and society has suffered through 3 years of some awful things, and the awful cures for it economically that we've had to go through. Letting interest rates go up to 8%, was just the medicine to get us into a solid economy. And it looks like, by every measure, we're in a good economy right now for home buying. So this is a very positive time. The buyers will be back today.
You've got less competition and more buyers coming out as these rates go down. So don't miss the floodgates.
That's right.
It's true. There is less competition. Not everybody's going to be out there working as hard as you. And it's a new year, new beginning, everything starting from zero.
Right.
Yeah.
Have some fun.
Yep.
Have fun with it too. All right. Thanks, everybody. We will see you next week, or we'll see you tomorrow morning.
Contact us if you need us.
Yep.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
2024.
Bye.
2024.